Hello all, my name is Crystal and I'm here to share my testimony with you guys. Before I begin, I just want to let you guys know that weapons will be formed in this lifetime. Weapons will be formed, but none will prosper. And right before your greatest blessings and breakthrough, the enemy will try to creep in and throw you off course. About 7 months ago, I was at work and it was a Saturday and I work in retail and I'm a makeup artist. And I was coming back from my lunch break and I slipped and fell and I injured my knee. In January, I had to get knee surgery and I was devastated that I was starting the new year off, getting surgery, and I knew that I was going to be, down for some time. And I know me, when I'm not busy and I just have idle time, the mind starts to go. And I fell into a depression. I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel like all of my plans that I had for the new year, I was able to accomplish because of, this injury. I felt like it was slowing me down. And what didn't help was I wasn't progressing as quick as I thought. Typically with a meniscus tear, when you have knee surgery, your healing time is typically 4 to 6 weeks. 8 weeks later, I'm still in a lot of pain. I'm actually in more pain than what I was before I had the surgery, and the doctors couldn't understand why. They actually started to make me feel like something was wrong with me and that it was all mental. I began to really draw closer to God. I really felt like the enemy was trying to attack me mentally and physically, and he was trying to throw me off course because I knew that God was preparing me for something, for something greater, and the enemy was trying to attack me mentally, emotionally, and physically. And I had to really just stop feeling sorry for myself and really draw near the Lord. And I began to really pray and call on his name. I had friends and family pray over me and ask for healing over my body. And, the Lord started to speak to me, and he said that this is your pruning season. I knew that he was taking some things away from me, but he was getting me prepared for something greater. So I started to draw near him, and I started to write down my goals, and I started to write down deadlines. And as I started to achieve those goals, I began to check those goals off, and things were starting to fall into place. God, if we call on his name and we're specific in our prayers, he'll bless us. But we also have to do our due diligence. And I was doing my due diligence. And the Lord spoke to me and said, Crystal, it's time to start your own. You haven't been feeling fulfilled for a long time. And yeah, you know what? Right now, physically, you may not be able to do a lot, but you're going to get better. You're going to be healed. You're going to get stronger. And before you know it, me and my husband were signing a lease to a storefront 5 minutes away from our home. And now I'm opening up my beauty spa. So I can really do what I love and feel fulfilled and purposeful. The enemy tries to creep in right before your greatest breakthrough and try to discourage you. And he wants you to believe that God isn't in your corner, that God isn't going to see you through. He wants you to give up hope. He wants you to throw in the towel. But that's not the God that I serve. The God that I serve will never leave you nor forsake you. And I had to remember that I had to walk by faith and not by sight. And then I just continue to pray that, God gives me the strength to endure what comes my way. And I'm here to just tell you guys that if you're going through something, or if you're, in a season right now where things aren't falling into place as planned, just remain faithful. This is a test to your testimony. Just remain faithful. Walk by faith, not by sight. And remember, weapons will be formed, but none will prosper. God will never bring you this far to leave you. So I'm here to just, give you an encouraging word and just say, remain faithful, walk by faith, not by sight, Stay blessed.